Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 27th of August 2023 and welcome to week 398 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a loss of half a pound or 0.2 kilogram, which saw my body mass index maintain at 52.2. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,995 compared to the previous week at 2,469. Unfortunately, it's gone well above my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week. I did mention in last week's video that I had an unplanned business trip over to the US and I was going to try and make the best choices possible. Well, even though I did make some good choices, I also made way more bad choices. Mainly, not necessarily in food choice, but quantity. It's like sandwiches. When there's a buffet, maybe I should just go for one sandwich, but I end up getting 4. Yeah, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, not the best of results, but to be honest, kind of expected it. Now, fluid consumption has seen a massive reduction to 2,643 millilitres, which is falling well short of my 3,500 millilitre average for the week. Not surprised at all by this result. In fact, easily predictable. Every time I go away on business or out on a holiday or whatever, my fluid consumption is usually one of the first things to suffer. And yeah, no coincidence that I've seen the exact same thing here on this week's result. Now let's move on to my activity levels. We all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 5,472 compared to the previous week at 5,314. It has seen the very smallest of increases. I'm quite pleased with that. Like I say, there's not been a huge amount of walking, as the result quite clearly shows, but I have managed to fit in as much walking as possible where time was permitted. So I'm actually pleased overall with the step count, because it could have been a lot worse as well. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 181 kilograms, which is 399 pounds or 28 stone 7 pounds. This means I've seen a gain of 5.5 pounds or 2.5 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 5.5 pounds or 2.5 kilogram. So there we go, guys. It's not the best of results, but that's what happens when I typically do a business trip. Well, on this occasion, 2 days of traveling and 3 days pretty much, obviously in America. Not letting loose completely, but still enough to cause some damage, and nearly 6 pounds a gain is considerable damage in a 5-day period. Anyway, that's that. That's this week's result. It's not the best, but that is my result. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 52.2 up to 52.9, and if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 11% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 3.1% complete. So in the 398 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 142.2 pounds, which is 64.5 kilograms, or 10 stone 2.2 pounds. Next week, well, thankfully, I don't have any business trips planned, so therefore I can get back onto some sort of normality in terms of food choices, activity, and fluid consumption. It is a bank holiday Monday tomorrow, and I also did book off Tuesday, so there's 2 potential days there that can cause a little bit of disruption for me, but overall, the rest of the week should be absolutely fine. So let's see what I can do the first 2 days of the week to make it a really great result at the end of the week. We'll just have to wait and see. Ultimately, I do want to see a loss result, ideally as well. All of the 5.5 pounds that I gained during this trip, I want to see it lost. If I can lose a bit more as well, which I think is asking a bit too much, that would be nice to see as well. Fluid consumption, as we all can expect, that needs a dramatic upward shift. And activity, well, again, that needs to be better than what it is. Calorie consumption needs to definitely come back down to within 2,500. And again, if I can achieve between 2,200 and 2,300 calories as an average for the week, I think that would also see me getting some pretty good result next week. But we'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.